So I was just scrolling YouTube like usual, looking at my YouTube recommendations, and then this video pop up on Inside Edition, something I watch quite frequently actually within the last month. And one of them, and this video was titled 10-year-old Lily Peters was murdered by 14-year-old boy. And I just had to look into the story because I was so intrigued what the actual fuck happened. So we're going to talk about it. So today we are going to be talking about the Lily Peters case. This took me a lot of time to edit, so make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want me to continue doing stuff like this. And yeah, let's get into this video. Lily Peters, a 10-year-old girl whose prosecutors say was killed by an 8th grader in Wisconsin, suffered strangulation and blunt force trauma, according to Chippewa County coroner. The autopsy findings are preliminary, with the cause of death determined to homicide. County coroner Ron Patton told CNN on Thursday. No other details were released. The 14-year-old suspect is facing three charges: first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree sexual assault, and first-degree sexual assault of a child under 13, resulting in great bodily harm, District Attorney Wade Newell said. The defendant, who was arrested Tuesday, made statements to law enforcement that his intention was to kill the victim from the get-go. When they went down to the wooded trail where her body was found Monday, the prosecutors said at a hearing. Newell argued that there was a need to protect the community and also a concern regarding the defendant fleeing, given the severity of the punishment he potentially faces for the charges against him. Another article reads, during the suspect's first court appearance, District Attorney Wade Newell alleged that after being arrested, the teen confessed, saying he intended to commit the crime when he left the house with the victim, going down to the trail in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Lily's father reported her missing Sunday night after she failed to return home after a visit to her aunt's house. During that time, her abandoned bike was found near a walking trail close to the aunt's home. On Monday, police recovered Lily's body in a wooded area. Describing the horrific details of Lily's assault and killing, Newell asked Judge Benjamin Lane to set the suspect's bond at $1 million in cash. The suspect's public defender, Kirby Harless, argued the bond was excessive and asked the amount to be lowered. We do not believe the suspect is a flight risk, Hollis said. He is 14 and an 8th grader. He cannot drive. He is not in a position to raise much money, frankly, at all on his own. So, as you can clearly see, this is fucking stupid. Clearly, this kid is a fucking psychopath. I mean, why the hell would he want to do such a horrible crime at such a young age? Clearly, he has some sort of mental disability. I can't find any sources whatsoever that say so. His name or his face have not been revealed due to court restrictions. So I don't know. I can't show a mugshot of this dude. We don't know his name or anything. But them saying that he is not a threat. He is a threat. I don't care what anybody says. If you have the actual mind to kill a 10-year-old as a 14-year-old 8th grader in the middle of the woods and you plan that shit, you have a sadistic mind. You need to be locked up and held on $1 million bond. He deserves that. $1 million is not even close to excessive. I don't know what the fuck this dude Harless is talking about. Also, another article I found, the father of the 14-year-old Wisconsin boy accused of murdering Lily Peters is a convicted pedophile, according to a news report. I guess being an absolute creep just runs in their family. The murder suspect has served 3 years in prison for being in possession of... Okay, I'm gonna have to blur that out. Depicting young girls. In a 2020 letter sent from behind bars to a judge begging him to be allowed to have supervised visits with his son, the dad described the future accused killer as the best of me, the outlet said, citing court documents. Prosecutors said in court Wednesday that the man's son, who has not been named by the authorities despite being charged as an adult, punched Lily Peters in the stomach, strangled her to death, struck her with a stick, and then sexually assaulted her. This man, this boy, this 14-year-old, this boy, they're charging him as a man. This boy is the same age as fucking me and has the actual gall, the actual guts, the actual balls to do this to another human being. He's a psychopath. He needs to be locked up in prison for the rest of his life, and he probably will be, and he deserves that shit. The teen now faces charges of first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree sexual assault, and first-degree sexual assault of a child. Now, those two first charges, under Wisconsin mandates, those two charges, if he gets, if he gets it, if he is guilty of those two charges right there, that's already 120 fucking years in prison. 120 years in prison. Yeah, this dude might as well call it quits anyway, because he's not getting away with this. Especially considering the fact that he's already being charged as an adult, so there's no chance that he's getting away with this. I don't know, man. Life is just crazy sometimes. I'm sorry if I felt like my voice started to just act up weird at the end of this video. I hope you guys don't find that weird. But yeah, I hope this family just gets their way in this case. I hope this boy is just locked up in prison for the rest of his life, because it's such a gruesome crime he did to an innocent 10-year-old who didn't commit any sins and do anything wrong to this 14-year-old. He did it on purpose, which is just what bothers me the most. He did it with an intent to just hurt somebody that day and hurt somebody and hurt her family for the rest of their lives, with the emotional scar that their daughter is gone forever. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm out.